Since day one only, you must be having this thing that every meeting mein camera on karne, camera on karne, camera on karne. It is mandatory because your team leaders are sitting over here and they are marking your attendance. Okay. And it is important for you to sit with the camera on, otherwise you wouldn't be able to understand anything and you wouldn't be able to get marked as present. That's the first rule. Second thing, you have to know one thing about me is that I'm not a public speaker. Okay, I want you guys to keep interacting with me. Yes, I cannot unmute you, I cannot unmute you, but at the same time, I would expect you all to raise hands, make thumbs ups, and do actions such as I can understand. Okay, that yes, you are relating to it. Third rule is the toughest. Not everyone can follow that. The third rule is you have to sit having a constant smile at your face throughout the session. So the kind of expression which you guys are having कि किसी ने जबरदस्ती भेज दिया है, ये expression को हटा के फेंक दो. So are we ready, everyone? Rule number 1, switch on the camera. Rule number 2, keep interacting. Rule number 3, smile. Ready? Let me go across the screens, check कि कितने लोग rule follow कर रहे हैं. Perfect. So just give me a second.
Recording in progress.
Hi guys, good evening. Good evening everyone. This is Shashwat Bharadwaj and I'm the HR head for interns over here. Welcome to the final training session, and the topic of the session is how to become a better version of your own self. I'm not going to give you any sort of theories or something how to become a better version of your own self. Rather, I would take myself as an example and tell you how did I become a better version of my own self, and then how can you follow the same. Before I go ahead with the session, let me introduce myself. I am born and brought up in Patna, Bihar. Bihar, the most stereotyped place in India. Okay. I appeared in JEE Mains 2019 and I got into NIT Agartala with a percentile of 98.9 to all over India, rank 8,000 something. But I dropped that college because I'm a very curious person. And when I entertained my curiosity, I got to know that no, engineering is not something where I belong. So then I switched my profile and then I got into symbiosis for BBA in finance. I'm currently in my final year of college. I will talk about how I started ahead with my journey. What all things did I learn? This session is divided in 3 parts. First part, I will talk about how to become a better version of my own self. In the second part, we will talk about the tasks which you will get and how can you become a better version of your own self by doing those tasks. And in the last 10 or 15 minutes, we will discuss about a surprise which we have for you. So are we all ready? Okay. So how did I start with my journey? It's a question. Same as you guys, even I came across a WhatsApp text on my random WhatsApp group and it was like internship opportunity at Younity. Heading थी ना मुझे internship पता था ना Younity पता था, मुझे एक word पता था opportunity. मैंने कहा चलो कर लेते हैं. Unlike now, back at that time, the internship used to be college wise. There was only one internship profile because I'm talking about April 2020. 2 साल पहले almost. At that time, only one internship profile was there, which was the Campus Ambassador Program, which is now named as Growth Ambassador Program. And that time, interns used to be there from the same college. April 12th को I guess lockdown लगा था. April 2020 end में, sorry, March 12th को lockdown लगा था. April 2020 1.5 महीने हो चुके थे lockdown को. And I watched almost all the web series, all the movies and everything. And I was very boring कि मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा, क्या करूँ. And that time I came across the text. I was like, let's join it. Let's करते हैं कुछ. College wise tha, I reached out to my friend, my roommate, my acquaintances, and 21 of us joined from both first and second year. I was on first year back then. My orientation happened. My orientation was taken by Praful sir himself, and unlike yours, my orientation went for 1.5 hours, that too with just 20 people. Including Praful sir, there were only 20 people. So that time we had this chance to unmute ourselves and try to talk to them, ask him any number of doubts, because उस time पे इतने लोग होते थे, 20 लोगों में meeting rights होती थी. Still, sir was giving, and you have already had 2 sessions with him, right? You already know how insightful his sessions are. Similarly, my session happened. I got very curious. I had many questions, but at the same time, I couldn't ask even one. And the only reason was, if I asked, my friends would think like, ये question क्यों पूछ रहा है? ये पागल हो गया है? होते ना मेरे दोस्त जो हमारे को डर लगता है कि अरे यार मैं क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा मेरा मजाक उड़ा लेगा. होता है सबके साथ. Yes or no? Everyone. Done? My kind of people. Okay. Uday, आपके साथ नहीं होता कभी? You are lowering down your hands. Okay. More. Go ahead. Next. Yes, Gayatri, what happened? You can tell me in the chat box. Tell me in the chat box. What happened now? Everything happened back then. He took the session for 1.5 hours. Everything happened. And after that, what happened? In the last 10 minutes, I got to know what my tasks are. And my tasks were to add members to the community and add members to the courses, sell out the courses. And the only one thing which I had in my mind, मेरे पे science थी पहले, got into NIT Agartala, left that college, currently pursuing BBA, that too in finance. The sales and marketing is not my forte. Yes or no? So I decided not to do. मैंने सोचा नहीं करते हैं. Everything, agreed or not, everyone. Do you agree कि yes, I had science, then I got into finance. I should go ahead with this thing. Yes or no, everyone? जल्दी बताओ, who all agrees? Almost everyone. It was a very wise decision, right? I had the same misconception back then. I'll tell you why. I understood that yes, nahi hoga, nahi hoga. One more thing I was there in my mind, that even if I tried to, I wouldn't be able to get there because मेरा forte नहीं है, तो I would not be able to perform much. Even if I try कि चलो कर लेते हैं, still I wouldn't be able to do it. Okay. Then what happened? मैंने सोच लिया that yes, let's not go ahead. Simply, I felt defeated. It's a human tendency, right? Let's suppose if we have something in our mind कि मुझसे ये चीज नहीं हो पाएगी, we don't even try. If I ask you कि बुर्ज खलीफा पे पैदल चढ़ जाओ, it's impossible. So you don't even try, right? Yes or no, everyone? If I ask you to appear for a CA exam or UPSC exam tomorrow, you wouldn't be, you know that you won't be passing over there. You wouldn't even try. Yes or no? So it's a human tendency. Whenever we see failure coming in front of us, right in front of us, we don't try that. We don't go that way. Same thing happened with me. I simply felt defeated and I didn't go there. Okay. Then all my teammates started working. Everyone was working. Guys, I can see a few of you are stuck on your phones or something. You can prefer to leave this meeting because it's very disrespectful that you are sitting in a training session and still using your phone. If you are too busy on scrolling Instagram or surfing through memes, you can leave this meeting. But if you're staying here, you need to keep your phones aside the way I'm keeping my phone aside. Coming back to the point. So for the 7 days, what happened? I kept fooling my team leader because orientation week, the very next day, मेरा team leader मिल गया मेरे को. That guy started calling me every day. He was talking to me every day, tried helping me out every day. But मैंने तो सोच लिया था that would be able to go there. तो जब सिंपल सी बात बताओ, तुम्हें पता है तुम हार जाओगे, तुम्हें पता है तुमसे हो नहीं पाएगा, तो why to even try? Yes or no? होता है ना, human tendency है. Everyone. Yes, agreed. Same thing happened with me. Same misconception I had back then. Okay. Everything happened. 7 days, I kept fooling this. Yes, I talked to these many people. I have done this. I have done this. I was doing nothing. Then what happened? Later, after 8 or 10 days, I got a text from the group. Team meeting tonight at 8. I was like, now this is a good opportunity. Let's do one thing. आज बोल देते हैं. Let's confess today that it's not good to like keep fooling them because they have been doing their 100%. They have been giving a lot to us. They have been trying a lot on us. Let's not fool them anymore. And I made up my mind that yes, let's speak it out. पूरे दिन I kept rehearsing कि बोल दूंगा as if I had to propose my girlfriend. मैं पूरे दिन उसका टेंशन में था, रिहर्स कर रहा था, क्या बोलूं क्या नहीं बोलूं. 8 PM happened. I entered the session. I was the first person to unmute. I spoke it out. Like जैसे मैंने लंबी सांस ली. Zoom का एक फीचर होता है, अगर आपके फोन Zoom की स्पीकर व्यू पे होती है ना, तो whosoever is speaking उसका स्पीकर व्यू पे स्क्रीन आ जाता है. Same happened with me. It was done on speaker view. I spoke. मेरा व्यू था. Suddenly a screen popped up and it was professor. Like oh shit. ये तो out of syllabus होगा मेरे लिए. I was not prepared for it. Then what happened? Session chala. He heard me speaking. He just spoke to me for 2 minutes. Guys, now understand this thing very carefully. He just spoke to me for 2 minutes. He said, Shashwat, you have 2 options from here. मैं बताऊं क्या? 1, either think that it's not your forte. It's not going to help you out in any way possible. And rather accept the defeat or feel defeated. Simple as that. Feel defeated and leave. And जाकर के उन 350 लोगों की भीड़ में शामिल हो जा. वो भेड़ चाल में शामिल हो जा. The people who are studying from the same college as from you are studying, who will be studying from the same mentors from which you will study, who will be applying for the same jobs or same industry or the same internship for which you will apply. Simply, in simple words, भेड़ चाल. जो सब कर रहे हैं वो करने लग. Minimum guy. Or the second option for you is think that yes, you are working with the company, not for the company. Work with the company, learn with the company, grow with the company, change your belief system and see what happens with you. I definitely chose the second option, guys. And see, today I'm sitting here in front of you. A guy who thought of leaving in the first 7 days has got promoted 6 times and sitting as a position of HR head for interns. And I got this position in just a span of 2 years. My career started with having lots of misconceptions. Two of those I just discussed. One, लगता है कि नहीं हो पाएगा तो करना भी नहीं. Two, जो चीज लगती है कि आप नहीं कर पा रहे हो. दूसरी चीज, बहुत टाइम we have to procrastinate the failures. Simple as that. I'll make you understand using an example. Let's do one thing. Everyone, please look into the screen. This is a wicket and this is a ball. Okay. I have given you guys one task to hit this wicket by using a ball. Everyone, please look into the screen. This wicket using a ball. There are two kind of people. One, the my kind of people for the Shashwat, which was there for the first 7 days. The guy with having lots of misconceptions. उसकी बात करता हूं पहले. The 80% of the category, majority people. First wicket यहाँ पे, first ball I threw, ball stood here. Okay. Second time here, third here, fourth here. In all the 4 attempts, did I get success even for once? Yes or no, everyone? Did I get success even for once? पहली बारी बॉल यहाँ आ गई, दूसरी बारी यहाँ आ गई, तीसरी बारी आ गई, चौथी बारी आ गई. Did my ball hit the wicket? Yes or no? Which means I'm failing, right? So the 80% of the people don't go with the 5th attempt. They presume that yes, they wouldn't be able to reach there. So let's leave now. Let's try something else. Agreed or not, everyone? Or rather, there are yes, Aditya, आप पता है मुझे, आप मेरे किसी सेशन में बैठे हुए हो, right? I'll tell you about someone else's. Then I'll tell you about the Shashwat, which is sitting right in front of you, the 20% of the category. First time, ball is here. Second time, the ball is here. Third time, the ball is here. Fourth time, the ball is here. Yes, I am not hitting. I'm not able to hit the wicket, but at least I'm coming closer to it, right? After every passing attempt. That is exactly at which what we have to focus on. First attempt में क्या हुआ? I failed 4 times. I accept the defeat and I go ahead, move ahead. In the second attempt, what we do? Yes, I'm still failing, but I'm enjoying the failure because who all wants to become successful in their lives? Everyone, please raise your hand like this. Who all wants to become successful in their lives? Everyone. If you're not raising your hand, you are a fool. Lower down your hands, everyone. If we all even know that yes, success comes from the experiences. Yes or no? But the experiences comes from the bad experiences which we have. Because we are experiencing something new each day. Every time we are experiencing something new. Every time we can learn from things. But it's a human tendency when things are going in our favor, when odds are in our favor, we don't learn from it. But जब चीजें गलत हो रही होती है ना, then we try to improve it. Right? So same thing, मेरे साथ चीज गलत हो रही है, but after every attempt I'm learning from it. This is the 4th training session you are having with us, right? 1 orientation and 4 training sessions. In every meeting, you must have observed one thing, that whoever is coming, we are just teaching you what to do, what to do, what to do. Yes or no? Because yes, we can just come and tell you what to do, but it's just you yourself who can teach this to yourself, that what not to do. क्या नहीं करना है तुम खुद को बता सकते हो, कोई और नहीं बता सकता आपको. Who all agrees? Because I don't know about your capability. I know about mine. मैं खुद को बता सकता हूं मुझे क्या नहीं करना है. We all are in our, whoever is there in their 2nd or 3rd year of their college now, you must be having something or the other कि यार काश मुझे ये चीज किसी ने मेरे फर्स्ट ईयर में बताई होती तो I would have been even better. I would have done this in spite of doing this. I would have been there in spite of being here. Everyone, who all agrees that yes, कोई चीज मेरे को फर्स्ट ईयर में पता चल गई होती तो I would have been even better. So now there comes a question from mine. I am 2 years old professionally because I started off with my professional career in April 2020 and it's February 2022. How old are you professionally? 1, 2, 0, 3. जो भी है ऐसे करके बताओ स्क्रीन पे. Everyone. 0 years old. You can see everyone is writing like this. मेरे कब का ऑपरेट करियर में बहुत सारी गलतियां करी है मैंने. And I have cracked the way how to go ahead for the same. So I want you guys to learn from, see, I don't like you guys, क्या बोल रहा हूं? I want you guys to repeat those mistakes. क्योंकि वो mistakes मैंने कर ली है. So I don't want you to repeat those mistakes. I would rather prefer you making mistakes, but a different one. Yes, you make mistakes, you fail, but not in something else जिसमें मैंने mistake कर चुका. Because I've already cracked a way how to handle it. I want you guys to face different kinds of problem, different kind of mistakes, and learn from those. Such as when you sit on my position, you can teach people better than me. Right? We all have been in the Indian family, right? Everyone is from the Indian family, right? Almost everyone. You must have heard, अगर किसी घर में कोई बच्चा होता है ना, you must have heard are basically the dadis and everyone speaking one thing. यार इसकी ये आदत अभी छुड़ा दो, बड़े होकर के नहीं छूट पाएगी. ये बुरी आदत लग रही है, इसको अभी से हटाना शुरू कर दो, बड़ा होकर के आदत बन जाएगी, नहीं छूट पाएगी. सबने सुना है? तुम हो क्या हो यार? It's just your प्रोफेशनल करियर का बचपन, राइट? अभी बस आप चलना सीख रहे हो इसमें. You have just entered in this world. In simpler words, you are infant. If we start inculcating these things right from this moment, that yes, it's okay to give up, it's okay to procrastinate, it's okay to feel the failure, it's okay to accept the defeat. It might look okay today, but it wouldn't be okay 4 years down the line once you have some sort of responsibilities on your shoulder. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Everyone agreed on the first day, right? That like on the first sentence which I mentioned, that yes, I'm from science, got into finance, sales and marketing is not my forte, it's not going to benefit me, I did a good thing. Now I'll tell you what happened. Coming back to my story. प्रफुल्ल सर ने उस दिन सेशन ले लिया, उन्होंने मेरे को बता दी, जोश जोश में बोले yes, I'll choose a second option, I'll choose a second option. Started overthinking. What happened? I started calling my friends. Everyone was saying, कोई बात नहीं है, तू छोड़ दे, तू वो इन सब बातों में तू छोड़ दे. ठीक है. फिर I kept overthinking for the whole night. The moment I woke up with the thing that ठीक है मैं छोड़ दूंगा, बट एक बार इनको प्रूफ करके दिखा देता हूँ कि हाँ यार तुम जो बोल रहे हो वो गलत है. ईगो, राइट? ईगो. I took it on my ego that मैं नहीं कर सकता, मैं कोशिश तो करके दिखाता हूँ, तुम्हारे को गलत है, तुम गलत बोल रहे हो. I was like, ठीक है, I'll talk to these people, I'll talk to these people. I started talking to people, I started putting the efforts, and I got 3 conversions that day. I was shocked. Because that time we were just having 30-40 interns, and I became the first intern to get 3 memberships each on the first day of sales. 3 memberships on the very one day. Everyone started appreciating me, everyone started congratulating me. It was just a hit to my brain that, oh shit, I did it. The kind of motivation which I got from Praful sir on the first day, that was extrinsic. मतलब किसी बाहर से इंसान ने आगे मेरे को मोटिवेशन दी थी. But when I realized that yes, when I put the efforts, I got the conversions. I realized अगर मैं ये अभी कर सकता तो 7 दिन पहले नहीं कर सकता था क्या? अभी शायद तो मैं समझ नहीं रहा, एग्जांपल समझाता हूं. Who all understands cricket? How many of you understand cricket? One day international, everyone. हकीम आप फोन में बहुत ज्यादा बिजी लग रहे हो, मीटिंग छोड़ दो प्लीज. Okay, everyone understand one day cricket? Sachin Tendulkar, Virendra Sehwag and everyone, right? I'll tell you, one day internationals started in 1970. Okay, तब 60 ओवर का होता था, 50 ओवर होने लगा. 175, 183, 190, it was the maximum score, but it was the highest score scored by a batsman. Sachin Tendulkar sir scored the very first double century in ODI cricket in 2010. ये तो एक फैक्ट है जो गूगल पे मिल जाएगा. इसके बाद जो हुआ ना, मैं आपको वो बताना चाहता हूं. When Sachin was hitting the 4s and 6s, no, Virendra Sehwag was standing on the non-striker end, and while he saw Sachin sinning, only one thing was going in his head, that if he can do it, why cannot I do it? It took cricketers 40 years to change their belief system that yes, even this is possible in this format. And then Sehwag, in just a span of 30 or 40 ODIs, Virendra Sehwag scored at 219 runs, broke Sachin's record by 19 runs. Then even probably Rohit Sharma must have seen that in maybe in the pavilion or somewhere. He scored it twice or thrice, I'm not sure. And as of now, 9 or 10 cricketers have scored 200 and above. What I want you guys to understand is, it took cricketers 40 years to understand that yes, even this is possible. What changed after Sachin's inning? सिंगल लेने पे 6 रन होने लगे थे, 6 मारने पे 12 रन मिल रहे होते थे, कुछ हो रहा था क्या? कुछ भी चेंज हुआ था? अंपायर उनके विधायक थे, चाचा थे, कुछ भी था ऐसा? एनीथिंग? वन थिंग चेंज्ड. You know what changed? There was a sudden change in their belief system that yes, even this is possible. Understood, everyone? We can either become Sachin in our life. These see both Sachin and Sehwag, both are very successful. We can either become Sachin in our life and understand on our own that yes, everything is possible if I trust myself. Or we can either become Sehwag and look up to others. दूसरों की थाली में देखे और देखे कि अगर वो कर सकते तो मैं भी कर सकता हूँ. Sachin is always better, right? With all due respect to Sehwag sir. Same thing happened with me. I couldn't become Sachin, but yes, I'm proud to become Sehwag too. Because that day, Prabhu sir made me realize that yes, you can do it. I did it. My belief system changed and I realized that अब मैं अभी कर सकता तो मैं 7 दिन पहले क्यों नहीं कर पा रहा था. Started trusting myself. Very next day I started, and you guys might be shocked to know that I have an unbeatable sales streak of 167 days each. Straight for 167 days, I have done sales, and it's unbeaten till now. Because I have only one funda in my life, only one funda, or you can call it my mantra too. Not all your efforts are meant for success. Few of them are to prepare you as well. Go ahead with this mantra. You can get success anywhere, whatever you do in your life. Not all your efforts are meant for success, because what happens with us, we put any effort, we put our effort somewhere, we don't get the success, we leave, we quit, and then probably try on something else. Yes, we are 19, 20, 21, 22, we'll be giving n number of opportunities in our life. But if we actually start losing on opportunities, एक अपॉर्चुनिटी छोड़ दोगे, 2 अपॉर्चुनिटी छोड़ दोगे, 3 छोड़ दोगे, 4 छोड़ दोगे, would you be able to go back to your HR 4 years down the line and say यार तू अपना जॉब अपने पास रख, मुझे नहीं चाहिए? Can you say yes or no? We cannot. The only reason is we have some responsibilities of our parents, of our family, कि हाँ यार हमारे को कुछ करना है उनके साथ. What happens with us is we only focus on the repercussions. ये बुरा होगा तो मैं करूंगा, अगर कोई ठीक है कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता तो मैं नहीं करूंगा. We need to have some sort of self realizations in our life, right? Because there are quite a times in our life what happens is once we feel that yes, we will fail in this, and we probably don't do it. You all are capable enough to do wonders, but it's just that we have negative influence on our head कि हाँ यार नहीं हो पाएगा, छोड़ देना, कुछ और कर लेंगे जो easy पड़ता है. You all have been here in my session, right? You have been speaking since last 32 minutes. You have been sitting here. 1 घंटे का सेशन, अगर ये सेशन नहीं होता तो what have you been doing? चुपचाप जाकर के स्क्रीन के सामने बैठे हो, दीवार के सामने बैठे होते, सोचते हो यार मेरे पास कुछ करने को नहीं है. You all had your schedules, right? Everyone. You tried fitting this session in your busy schedule. So yes, you are on the journey of stepping out of the comfort zone. In your orientation, you might have seen 700 or 800 people. 50% of them stood till here. So you all have that capability, or you all have that audacity to yes, step out of your comfort zone. But ये यहाँ से अभी जर्नी की शुरुआत होती है. Stepping out of the comfort zone is one thing, and stepping into the fear zone is the other. I'll tell you what happens most of us. हमारे साथ क्या होता है? The example which I just gave, losing. It's obvious that whatever you do in your life, you cannot win in that. It's quite obvious कि तुम कुछ भी करो लाइफ में उसमें जीत नहीं सकते हो, राइट? हर चीज जीतने लगो तो फिर तो भगवान ही हो जाओगे तुम. बट होता क्या है कि once we know कि नहीं हो पाएगा, हम छोड़ देते हैं, and we call and we behave like a loser. There are many people who fight and lose. Yes, हम करेंगे और हम फिर हारेंगे. But nobody in this world is going to call you a loser. You know what you'll be called? You'll be called a warrior. The reason being, warriors are those people who, even if they lose, they celebrate it because they are learning something from it. So start procrastinating the failures and you are coming a step closer to the success. Try this from today. Can I get this promise from everyone that even if we feel defeated, even if we see success right in front of us, We will still fight. Yes or no, everyone? Who all agrees? Who all promise me this? Everyone. Can I have some sort of smile on your face too? Good, 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 good. Lower down your hands, lower down your hands. You must be wondering, why is it telling us so much about this thing? Because guys, once I start telling you about the task, once you get the task, you'll find, I'll be very honest with you. You can see 370 people are sitting over here. By at the end of this session, it might be 300 or 320. You'll find 50 or 60 losers leaving this session just feeling defeated by my words. One thing, if you want to learn, there are two prospects by which you can go ahead. मैंने दोनों फॉलो करा हुआ है, दोनों मेरे को सफलता मिलती है. One, if 368 people are sitting over here, you are smarter than me. I won't say that I'm the dumbest person. I would rather say you are smarter than me. Because there's a very good saying that if you are the best in the class, you are in the wrong class. Right? You guys are smarter than me. Only then I would be able to become better. You'll find n number of companies, n number of society, n number of people coming to you and say, I'll make you the best version of your own self. You'll become the best at it. यार अगर बेस्ट बन जाओगे तो सैचुरेशन पॉइंट नहीं आ जाएगी. बेस्ट से ऊपर तो कुछ होता ही नहीं है. वर्स्ट समझो या गुड समझो, उसको बेटर बनाओ. Getting a point? That's how we have to go ahead with the same. Getting a point? Agreed or not? And the second is, obviously, start procrastinating the failures. You'll reach one step closer to the success. Everyone. Getting defeated is one thing and accepting defeated is the other. First में जाओ, सीख के जाओगे. Second में जाओ, गिरते जाओगे. मर्जी है. Right. So guys, this is how I started. One more thing I want to quote about over here is, yes, I mentioned that I got promoted 6 times. But when I started off with my journey, there was only 3 level hierarchy in the company: CEO, team leader, and intern. Only 3 level. But how did I get promoted 6 times then? I kept growing with the company. The second process which Prabhu mentioned about. It's a startup. Vacuum create होता है, जगह होती है, खुद बनानी पड़ती है. When I got promoted, there were no HR head intern in the company. There was no sales associate in the company. There was no HR associate in the company, sales head in the company. बनता गया मैं, right? And then I kept giving it to someone else. This is what growth actually means. If I am here and teaching you how to become a better version of your own self, yes, even I am becoming a better version of my own self every day. I'll tell you how. I've been speaking right here in front of you, and 370 people were here since the beginning, and 370 people are still here. You have been listening to me, right, since last 37 minutes. Can I say that yes, I have become an effective communicator? That yes, I can see that you guys are smiling, making thumbs up or something like that. By your actions, I can understand that yes, I have been able to deliver something. So can I say that yes, I am becoming a good communicator? Yes or no? Everyone open your 5 fingers. Everyone open your 5 fingers like this. Everyone's like screen पे बिल्कुल ऐसे लेके आओ. I am becoming a good communicator. Do you have the audacity to come in front of 370 people and speak like this? If yes, lower down your thumbs. If no, keep like this. Are you a good communicator? Yes. तो ऐसे नहीं तो ऐसे. Secondly, since last 38 minutes, I've been speaking and everyone is paying attention to me. You guys are here. You guys are paying me your attention and your most valuable asset, the time. And I'm selling my words to you. Yes, I can say that yes, I've been becoming a good negotiator. Are you a good negotiator? Can you negotiate with corporate people? Can you negotiate with so many people? Can you negotiate with 370 people and sell them your words for straight 48 minutes? If it is a yes, lower down the this. If it is no, keep it like this. Then there's a very good saying in the corporate world that it's no more about the grades you make, it's about the hands you shake. I have been shaking hands with 350 people on an average every week or twice a week because I've been taking training sessions with you guys. And from you people, at least 50 of you will understand and get to know me कि हाँ यार कोई शाश्वत था और मुझे पता चलेगा कोई संदीप था, कोई चाहक था, कोई राघव था. Yes, I've been increasing my network. Can you say that yes, you are increasing your network drastically every day? corporate network. Fourth, there's a fear of failure or fear of being judged. ठीक है, मुझे लग रहा है कि मेरे सामने हार आ रही है, मैं उसको एक्सेप्ट कर लूंगा, मैं आगे बढ़ जाऊंगा. या फिर मेरे साथ होता है कि यार कॉलेज में हूं, स्कूल में हूं, मेरे पास बहुत सारे डाउट्स आ रहे हैं, बट आई एम अनेबल टू आस्क इट बिकॉज आई हैव द फियर ऑफ बीइंग जज्ड. वहां पे क्या होता है कि प्रोडक्टिविटी घट जाती है. आई डोंट हैव द फियर ऑफ बीइंग जज्ड एंड दैट इज द ओनली रीजन I could do the work and I'm sitting here in front of you, in front of 360 people speaking. So I can lower down my hands by saying that yes, I've slashed out the fear of being judged. There are many people I can see on one finger or two finger. Ask yourself, are you true? Is it true? And the last, I know how to handle rejections, the ball and the wicket wala example. Every time I have something bad in my life, every time I get rejected, I learn something from it and do it in the next attempt. So I can lower down my hand by saying that yes, I know how to handle rejections. Ask yourself कि आपके पास कितने फिंगर्स खुले हैं. दिखाने के लिए तो बहुत लोगों ने मुट्ठी भी बना लिया. I'm being very honest. But ask yourself, is that true? You'll get the answer. Look across the screens. There are many people sitting like this or sitting like this. Do you want to sit like this in just 1 minute, 1 month? Everyone. Be capable enough such as you can fold all your fingers. Yes or no? Who all agrees? Who all wants? Everyone raise your hands like this. Everyone. Good. मैं देख रहा हूं बहुत लोग जो भी हैंड रेज कर रहे हैं ऐसे बैठे हुए थे. दिखाने के लिए मत करो यार, खुद के लिए करो. You can make a fool out of me, but you are making a fool out of yourself. Understand this thing. Right. You must be wondering, how did you learn this? There are many people who have already texted me. I can see 92 texts in my chat boxes of now. How did you learn this? I didn't learn it using by any PDF or any PPT. These are practical things. I learned it practically. Before going ahead, tell me one thing. Don't you think that these things are unbiased to any sector? मैं फाइनेंस में जाऊं, मार्केटिंग में जाऊं, सेल्स में जाऊं, एडटेक में जाऊं, टेक्नोलॉजी में जाऊं, बिजनेस करूं, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप करूं, जॉब करूं, फाइनेंस, कुछ भी करूं. If I have these 5 skill sets, I have an edge over others. Agreed or not, everyone? So make thumbs up like this. Follow the rule number 2. Now, ये सारी चीजें हो गई. अब let's move on to your internship part. फिर I'll relate to it. How did I learn this and how can you learn this? Okay. Unity.in. Unity is an edtech company backed up by community. We are currently having 2 kinds of models. One is Unity community, another is Unity edtech. What we do with Unity community is we are having 3 kinds of community. एक बात बताओ, fear of being judged, fear of failure, overthinking, time management, LinkedIn profile building, CV building, resume building, how to become an effective public speaker, how to be a part of a panel discussion, how to give a personal interview, personal discussion, group discussion. Has anyone taught you how to deal with overthinking? Has anyone taught you in your college? Yes or no? Yes or no? Everyone. Has anyone taught you in college everything? Yes or no? Has anyone taught you this in your schools? Yes or no? अच्छा, जो चीज कॉलेज से छूट जाती थी, स्कूल से छूट जाती थी, ट्यूशन वाले मास्टर जी बताते थे. Did your tuition teacher taught you these? Now, do you really think that अगर किन्होंने नहीं पढ़ा है तो इसकी इंपॉर्टेंस होगी लाइफ में? स्कूल से छूट गई, कॉलेज से छूट गई, ट्यूशन से छूट गई, समझ नहीं आया किसे पढ़ाया. Is this important in our lives? Yes or no? Nod your heads, everyone. It is important, right? This is the hack, and that is how Unity.in started. We found this gap in the corporate world and we started off with the same. And as of now, we are having 3 kind of community. One is that 9 p.m. community, which is for 365 days, 365 different sessions, wherein we have a session regularly at 9 p.m. We have 200 and plus topics, which we cover in a span of 365 days. जिसमें कुछ topic repeat भी होते हैं, which is divided in 3 parts: personal session, professional sessions, and personality sessions, wherein even industry experts comes. Today at 9 p.m. we will have another session. Everyone, please understand. Today at 9 p.m. we will be having another session on risk management, credit risk management, and there are 3 industry experts coming. One is having 8+ years of experience, one is having 23 years of experience, and one is having 35 years of experience. People are coming from HDFC Bank, Dena Bank, Jana Bank, and SBI, fintech companies. So you all should attend the 9 p.m. session because that is going to be a very insightful session. And that too is today is Sunday. So it's an industry expert session too. So 3 industry experts and Praful sir will be there in the session. So I hope to see each one of you at 9 p.m. Yes, today's session is free for all of you. Okay, today's session is free for everyone. You'll get the link directly on the groups. Okay. So now 9 p.m. community is for, actually its price is 750 rupees for the whole year. Okay. There's one more thing, one more kind of community which we have, that's our Gen Z membership. There are many people who cannot devote their whole year. They're not ready for long-term association, not ready for long-term commitment for 1 year. So for them, we have a smaller thing, with a smaller version of our 9 p.m. community. It's the Gen Z membership, wherein we cover all these things in just a span of 30 days. And if someone goes with this 9 p.m. community, they get Gen Z access for free. Gen Z is for 500 rupees. Okay. And Gen Z plus community membership is for 750 rupees. Then we have the third kind of the community, which is for the bacha parties, 5th to 10th graders, which is our upbeat membership. Okay. Everything is clear about the memberships. That's our community front. We are as of now having 28,500 plus members present across the nation, paid members present across the nation for our community front. Moving to our edtech model. Yes, there are n number of edtech companies you'll find in the market, Coursera, Udemy, etc., etc. Everyone is providing videos, sessions. एक बात बताओ, I've been speaking since last 45 minutes. Were you able to understand or learn something from me, grasp something from me? Yes or no? Yes or no, everyone. Were you able to learn something? Were you able to understand something? What if I shouldn't have come? I could have sent one of my teammates and अपनी वीडियो बना के भेज देता, प्रेजेंट करने के लिए, स्क्रीन शेयर करा देता. आपको फिर भी सेम चीजें समझ आती है? Yes or no? Because there is no curiosity being entertained. There is no two-way interaction. अभी मुझे पता है कि आप मुझसे बात कर रहे हो, मुझसे रिलेट कर पा रहे हो. Whatever I'm doing, you are relating to it. I am relating to you. कि आपको कौन सा समझ आ रहा है, कौन सा नहीं समझ में आ रहा है. और आपको कोई डाउट है रियल टाइम में सॉल्व भी हो जाए चैट बॉक्स में. So similarly, all our sessions are live and two-way interactive. Now let's understand our edtech model based on an example. Is there someone who has recently learned how to drive a car? Vijay Sharma is saying हर जगह live session होता है. You give me one company which is having live session, which two-way communication wherein both the teachers have the rights कि आप भी unmute कर सकते हो, मैं भी unmute कर सकता हूँ. Give me one company. Vijay, it's a challenge for me. Unacademy is not doing live sessions. यार कैसी बात कर रहे हो आप? At least get your facts clear. Go ahead. Two-way communication, not at all. Right? That too, if they have it in the premium model. If you talk about my captain is again having live sessions, but it's a webinar sort of thing. I am speaking, but I don't know आप क्या कर रहे हो, आपको क्या समझ नहीं आ रहा है. Right? You get to unmute yourself in the courses where you have lesser people. यहाँ if I give you unmuting rights, भेड़ चाल बन जाएगा. Okay? So now there are many people who raise their hands. कौन किसने hand raise करा था? Let's suppose Kanika Bhutani is there, who has raised her hand. Okay? Kanika, let's suppose you have been taught by 2T kind of teachers. आपने गाड़ी सीखनी है, आपको गाड़ी सीखनी है. एक आपको आ रहा है, अरे हाँ राघव देख लिया आप भी हो, कनिका राघव दोनों को पकड़ लेते हैं. ये ऐसे ऐसे किए जा रहे थे स्क्रीन पे. कनिका और राघव दो लोग हैं जिन्होंने गाड़ी सीखी. ठीक है. राघव को एक कहीं XYZ इंसान सिखा रहा है जिसने गाड़ी चलाना पढ़ लिया है या जिसने गाड़ी चलाना सीखा था, but he's not into driving anymore. Okay. He came to teach Raghav how to drive a car. Again, things are going live. Okay. He taught him how to drive a car, everything. And on the 14 days, he taught him everything. And on the 15th day, he handed over the keys to him, asked him to pay him the money, and he'll go, saying that, "Tu seekh gaya, ab tu meri kya zarurat hai, tune gaadi seekh li hai." Raghav, would you be able to learn from someone who is no more into driving? Anyone? Would Raghav be able to learn? Yes or no, everyone? Then the other person was Kanika Bhutani. Now what Kanika does is, Kanika approaches me. Just give me a second. Kanika approaches me. So I am someone who has above 20 years of experience in the field of driving, though I'm just 21. But let's suppose I'm having 20 years of experience in the field of driving. I've been doing driving on a professional basis. I have come to teach you. For the first 15 days, I'll keep you on the co-driver seat. I'll drive everything for you. I'll teach you everything for first 14 days. And on the 15th day, I'll hand over the keys to you. And I'll say, जो भी मैंने आपको 14 दिन में सिखाया है, apply those things for the rest 30 days. Wherever you will go wrong, I'll correct you. I'll teach you like मेरे साथ क्या क्या इंसिडेंट्स हुए हैं. I'll teach you रोड पे कैसे चलना है. I'll teach you इस टर्निंग में कैसे घूमना चाहिए. I'll teach you how to go on an inclined path based on my experience. After 45 days का completion, would Kanika be able to learn how to drive a car? Yes or no? And would she even forget it for the rest of her life? Yes or no? No, right? Why? Because I am someone who will be teaching you from my experience, from my knowledge. Because एक होता है पढ़ाना, वो हम नहीं करते, हम सिखाते हैं. बिकॉज एक तो आप पीडीएफ से देख लो, पीपीटी से करके पढ़ा कोई भी सकता है, सिखा हर कोई नहीं सकता. बिकॉज every day scenario is changing in the corporate world, in the industry, right? So that is the reason all our courses are live and having two-way interaction, two-way communication. If any of you think that Unacademy, My Captain, ऐसी companies के जो live होते हैं, those are webinars, my dear friends. You don't get an opportunity to interact with the mentor. यहाँ पे आप हैंड रेस कर रहे हो, अभी राघव ऐसे से कर रहा था, मैंने देख लिया कि राघव को कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रही है. अभी मेरे को अभी 2-3 लोगों ने हैंड रेस करा था, टेक्स्टेड मी इन द चैट बॉक्स, आई एम अनेबल टू अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी सर, प्लीज स्पीक इन इंग्लिश. आई हैव बीन स्पीकिंग मोर इन इंग्लिश, राइट? And at the same time, if you have any doubts, if you are writing in the chat box, I'm being able to solve it out real time. Yes or no? You can approach me after this session. Similarly, in our courses, our upper cap is 60 to 70 people maximum. You have an unmuting rights there. You can unmute yourself and ask the doubts. Okay. So the first hack is we have all the courses with live and interactive session. Live session is alag, interactive session is alag. So we have two-way interactive sessions. Okay. Yes, Karanveer, I'll tell you my mantra. Last में बता दूंगा, अभी repeat नहीं कर रहा. Okay. We have two-way interactive sessions. Second thing, all our mentors are industry experts. You must have heard about Netflix India, right? Netflix. उनका content अच्छा होता है, obviously. The person who takes the content creation, curation, and marketing course is from Netflix itself. You must have heard about Ehsaas Channa, Barkha Singh, Ayush Mehra, right? They are a part of a company which is called Filter Copy, and their parent company is Pocket Aces, Dice Media. And the person who takes the Instagram marketing and corporate training course, she is from Pocket Aces and handles Ayush Mehra, Barkha Singh social media too. We have a person who is having 25 and 30 years of experience for supply chain. We have industry experts from Accenture for Python and Java related courses. Who else could be a better person to teach you entrepreneurship better than an entrepreneur? So for that, for marketing management course and entrepreneurship course, we have Mr. Praful sir. Right? Vijay Sharma is saying money can buy everything. Yes, money can buy everything, but is everyone having that much money? Yes, in market, everything is. I was coming to this point only, Vijay, just to answer you. In market, everything is easily available, but is that easily affordable for everyone? Yes or no? That's the hack. For that, all our courses are at a 1/10 of the market price. 1/10. Right? Yes, currently is saying skills and experience couldn't be bought by money. Yes, exactly. It can't be bought by the money. All our people are industry experts, and you might ask, why did they come to teach over here at such low prices? The only factor and the only reason for them to come and teach here at such low prices is they're already having enough hefty pay from the companies in which they're working. It's not their funnel for the revenue, it's their social return. They have, likewise, I came in the session and taught about few things जो मैंने face करी है अपनी life में, जो गलतियां मैंने करी हैं, and I don't want you guys to repeat the same. Similarly, they have struggled a lot and they don't want you guys to repeat the same. Like about today's 9 p.m. session. Whoever wants to enter in the field of finance, in the field of risk management, CIBIL score, loan लेना है, कुछ भी करना है, banking segment, whatever you have to do. Those are the people who have struggled a lot 30 years back, 40 years back, 20 years back. They will come and teach you from their experiences. And no anybody else could be a better person to teach you there. Kisa is saying, does the company make enough profit after just getting 1/10 of the market money? Yes, we are making profit, that's for sure. But it's not our source of revenue. We have our paid other company with bookmypg.com from where we can do everything. This is more of a social thing. It's an edtech model. Okay. Renuka is saying the people who are taking live sessions are charging like crazy from them. Exactly my point. अभी क्या मैं आपको एक ऑनेस्टली बात बताता हूँ, मार्केट में क्या चल रहा है. If you have money, you have everything. मेरे पास पैसे हैं, मैं जाके उस कोर्स में कर सकता हूं. But what about those 99 people? 1% out of 100 is having money. What about those 99 people who are willing to learn but they cannot learn? ऐसे तो सब उनको पीछे छोड़ते चले जा रहे हैं ना. What did I say? We don't make a better person best. We make good people better. You go ahead. You go back. Vijay Sharma, he's saying Jio की तरह पहले crowd gathering then price increment. No, we are not like worthy enough that Jio की हम इतना acquisition cost pay कर सके. No, we are not paying any acquisition cost from my app. हम हमारे mentors are quality. They don't have this thing कि हम पैसों की वजह से वो काम कर रहे हैं. They are here for social return, and that is the only reason we are able to afford them. Okay? Going ahead, guys. ये बात कहीं और ही चली जा रही है, क्योंकि मैं कुछ भी बोलना चाहता हूँ. विजय इज सेइंग समथिंग एल्स एंड आई डोंट फील लाइक अभी फिर आपको लगेगा मैं अपने सेशन में अगर आपके डाउट सॉल्व नहीं कर पा रहा हूं तो उन दूसरे सेशन में कैसे होंगे. तो दैट इज द रीजन आई कीप आंसरिंग द क्वेश्चंस ओवर हियर. Is the edtech model clear to you all? I'll explain it again. We are having 48 and above courses. यश आपका डाउट मेरे को छूट गया, बार बार वापस से टेक्स्ट कर दो, मैं आपका डाउट भूल जा रहा हूँ. आप क्वेश्चन आप बना रहा, अपना डाउट वापस लिख दो, मेरा डाउट बहुत ऊपर चला गया. Right, we have 48 plus courses as of now in 8 broad domains taken by industry experts. All our courses are live and interactive. One more hack, we tell people that हमारा course कब से start होगा और किस time पे start होगा, such as they can fit it in their schedule. All our courses are in the evening time, most probably on the weekdays, and on weekends there might be a few courses running in the morning time, because our target audience are the students, and obviously we have to understand from them. Right? One more thing. Now, why am I teaching you all this? Why am I telling you about all these things? We all are from, like, there are 4 kind of people sitting over here. One kind of people are from business development and research. Other kind of people are from social media marketing, then from sales and marketing, and from growth ambassador program. Yes or no? This is how I start teaching about your classes, about your tasks. Sorry. Whosoever is in doing BCom or BB or MB or something like that, we all choose specialization in our colleges too, right? Who all have chosen specialization in their college? Specialization choose करोगे ना, किसी ने भी engineering में करो, कहीं पे भी करो. What they do, they don't give you the specialization right from the first month, right? From the first or the second semester, they dedicate it to a basic thing which is unbiased to all the sector, all the departments, all the specializations. And after that 1 semester or 2 semester, you get to be a part of your specialization group. Why? Because there are few things, whatever you do in your life, there are few things which is unbiased to those, which you should learn, which you need to learn. Only then you will be able to master in that skill. समझ आ रही है आप सबको? Similarly, in this internship too, this internship is divided in 2 parts. One, for the first week, you all have to do B2C, and for the second, third, fourth week, you'll have to do B2B. B2C is unbiased to every sector, unbiased to every department. चारों department को एक kind of task करना होगा, which is B2C. And after 8 days, you will have to be a part of the B2B group. You will be put under one umbrella with me, and वहां से we'll fork ahead with your departmental tasks. What do I mean with B2B? What do I mean with B2C? मैं आपको समझाता हूँ. B2C means business to customer. I'm a business, you are a customer to me. मैं आप directly मुझसे आए, आपने मुझसे लिया, और यार you are a consumer, आपने मुझसे कोई service लिया, product लिया, and you are directly consuming it. It's a B2C. But at the same time, Shikhar is a hotel owner, let's suppose. He came to me, let's suppose, I sell soaps. He came to me, he reached out to me कि शाश्वत मुझे soaps चाहिए अपने shop के लिए, अपने hotel के लिए. I gave him the soaps. अब वो 1000 soap तो use नहीं करेगा. What will he do? He'll use those soaps and send it, like, give it in the rooms. There are other people who will consume it, but they are not paying it for it. This is called business to business. Okay. Now, we all have been at schools, right? Everyone. Guys, whosoever has switched off their camera, switch it on. Everyone switch it on. Last 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna discuss about the surprise. So everyone, please switch on the camera and बहुत कान ध्यान से सुनो. I'm talking about your task. When we were in our schools, right? We had one thing. 4th और 5th तक हम pencil से लिखते थे. उसके बाद we started using pen. Has anyone wondered कि ऐसा क्यों होता था? Because if you make any mistake by using a pencil, you can erase it by using eraser. But if you make any mistake by using any pen, you wouldn't be able to erase it. You'll have to hide it by using something else, or whitener or something. Similarly, if you make a mistake in the B2B front, B2C front, which is business to customer, इंडिविजुअल से बात करोगे, मिस्टेक करोगे, तुरंत आप उसको मिटा सकते हो एक लोगों से बात करके. But if you're targeting any business, any corporate sector, any person from the corporate, any industry expert, any society, any college, any influencer, and you make a mistake there, it's inevitable. The reason being, at that time, it wouldn't be Kanika, Sandeep, Pranjal, Tanaya, or Rakshanda calling them. Only one thing they'll have in their mind is somebody called me from Younity and they did this mistake. And our brand value is on stake that time. So your task goes like, for the first week, you'll have to do the B2C task, which is the sales task. Being very honest to you, very blunt to you, it's the sales task. You all must be wondering, how did I learn those 5 skill sets? I learned all those by doing sales. Communication. I have to communicate to at least 30, 40 people or 20 people each day. Talk to 20 people each day. They have different kind of way of talking. They ask me different kind of question. I straightforward run those questions in my mind. सोचता हूँ, तुरंत बोलता हूँ. Communication better हो रही है मुझसे. उनसे कुछ vocabulary better हो रही है. Vocabulary की skill सीख रहा हूँ मैं. एक होती है सिर्फ speak करना, एक होती है communicate करना. Whatever I'm speaking, if you find it satisfying, that's called communication. Second thing, negotiating. Not everyone will buy the course from me. They'll have to negotiate with them. I'll have to make them understand why do they need to do it. Right? Negotiation. Third, networking. If they buy or not, that's a different case. At least I'm adding a person in my network, right? Networking. Fourth, rejection handling. Yes, people will reject me, but I have to learn from it. And that is why we have to go ahead with the same, that what not to do. Fifth, we all have been in schools or colleges, and हमारा जो friends का group होता है ना, we are friends with the people from the like mindset, because we feel like the people who are having unlike mindset than us or smarter than us, whom we probably think dumber or whatever, we don't talk to them. And the reason being, क्या बात करो यार, जज करेंगे, छोड़ हटाओ उनसे, अपने दोस्तों के साथ खुश है. How will you be able to grasp something from them? How will you be able to learn something from them? But यहाँ पे once you will feel that हाँ आपका फायदा है, आपको करना ही है, आपको लोगों से बात करनी है, then you will start reaching out to them. You'll have to initially you'll have to add people in your network, expand your network, and जब ये fear of being judged हटाओगे, उनसे बात करने जाओगे, तो आपकी judgmental quality खत्म होगी. तो that is how I developed these 5 things, and I'm getting better at it because I'm doing this thing every day. Right? So for the first 1 week you have to do sales. Why you have to do sales, मैं आपको वो भी समझा देता हूँ. Your B2B kind of tasks would be, समझो ध्यान से, बहुत ध्यान से समझो. 7 days के बाद क्या होगा? 8th day पे you will have a meeting with me, and the selected people will be put in another WhatsApp group, will be put under one umbrella, and I'll be taking care of that group. I'll be leading that group. Okay. Let's suppose B2B people, business development people have got a task, finding mentors for the course. There are n number of edtech companies in the market, but Younity is not currently offering all the courses which are there in the market. But we need to be better in the competitive environment, right? देखना पड़ेगा कि मार्केट में कौन से कोर्सेज अवेलेबल है और यूनिटी में कैसे लाना है उन कोर्सेज को. This is one kind of task which you get. But in order to introduce any course in the market, first of all, you need to understand the market, yes or no. You have to understand what do the people need in the market. You have to understand what is our target market. What kind of mentality do they have? What kind of things attracts them? If we don't have this course, how can we introduce this course? What are our USPs? What is the company about? What is the core of the company about? Yes or no? All these things can be learned by doing sales. समझ आगे को समझाने की जरूरत तो नहीं है. Business development people understood why sales is important to do the B2B front. Yes or no? Anyone any doubt? Moving to the sales and marketing people. For example, sales and marketing people are getting one task, which is doing a marketing campaign. So let's make sales and marketing and social media marketing collective. There is above the line marketing and below the line marketing. You have to make a marketing campaign. Now, you all have been watching Shark Tank India, right? वहां पे टेक प्रोडक्ट आए, कोई भी प्रोडक्ट आए, वन थिंग दे आस्क, आपकी सेल्स कितनी है, आपका रेवेन्यू कितना है. So one thing is clear, that whatever you do, whichever sector you belong to, everything is unbiased to one thing, and one thing is there, which is sales. Everything revolves around sales, revenue generation, revenue stream. So obviously, if you're doing any marketing, you'll have to generate leads. How will you generate leads? By satisfying the target audience, by putting the best over there during the pilot which you'll run. Again, you need to have the understanding of the product or not, understanding of the market or not, understanding of the society or not, course or not, USP or not. Similarly, for social media marketing people, they have to come up with some social media campaigns, collaborate with some social media influencers. Again, you have to explain them the idea of Unity. And growth ambassador program is the khichdi of all the free profiles, right? You'll get different kind of tasks from each profile, right? So is there still any person who can think that yes, B2C is not important, directly move me to B2B? Because you'll find some idiots who will go on the group and say कि मुझे B2C नहीं करना, B2B करना है, मुझे भी तुमसे वही कराना है, but I want to have some intent in you. ठीक है, first 1 week B2C, then after 8 day B2B. Everything is clear to you, everyone? Yes or no? Done? Excited? Let's move to the surprise front now. Now everyone switch on your camera, bring a sheet of a paper and a pen, as I asked you in this initial. Everyone, be quick. Done. So first of all, write down 1500, 1500, सबसे ऊपर में लिखो 1500. ठीक है, लिख लिया तुमने? उसके आगे 1500 लिखो और उसको काट दो. मस्ट बी वंडरिंग क्या पागल हो गया क्या, लिखने बोल रहा है फिर काटने क्यों बोल रहा है, टाइम वेस्ट क्यों करा रहा है? 1500 लिखो और उसको काट दो. ओके, डन. उसके आगे डैश करके लिखो 12 AM tonight. आगे बढ़ो, राइट 5000, 5K. 5K के बाद डैश करके लिखो फिजिकल सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ कंप्लीशन. सॉरी मत लिखो. उसके आगे लिखो डिजिटल लेटर ऑफ रिकमेंडेशन. सॉरी मिस्टेक. 5K के सामने लिखो डिजिटल लेटर ऑफ रिकमेंडेशन, डिजिटल LOR. लिख लिया? उसके आगे लिखो 10K, 10,000. उसके आगे लिखो 10,000 के बाद लिखो फिजिकल लेटर, फिजिकल कंप्लीशन सर्टिफिकेट बट डिजिटल LOR, डिजिटल लेटर ऑफ रिकमेंडेशन. ओके, नाउ राइट 15K, 15,000, बोल्ड और इटैलिक अंडरलाइन जैसे करना कर लो. 15,000 लिखो, 15K. उसके साथ लिखो डिजिटल फिजिकल LOR, physical letter of recommendation written and signed by Mr. Praful Garg with company stamp and your revenue written on it, along with a physical certificate of completion, will be sent or will be delivered to you at your doorstep. Yes, Kanika, tell me in the chat box. I'll repeat. Sure. 15,000 pay, you'll get physical completion certificate along with physical letter of recommendation written and signed by Mr. Praful Garg, will be sent at your doorstep. This is not it. This is not it. You will get a token of love from Unity, which is a black color Unity hoodie or a t-shirt, which will have Unity written over here, along with certain other Unity goodies mentioned. And all these will be delivered to you at your doorstep free of cost. Again, 5,000 digital LOR, 10,000 physical completion certificate but digital LOR, 15,000 everything physically along with a token of love from our end. You all must be wondering what is it. I'll tell you. So for the first 1 week you have to do sales, and for that you have certain targets. 1500 जो मैंने काटने को बोला था, that is the target which we have to do by tonight. आज 12 बजे से पहले आप whosoever completes 1500 will be getting 3 certificates. One certificate of appreciation for completing the revenue task, which will have certificate of appreciation. This is to certify that Vaishnavi Sharma has been a part of this internship, has attended 4 hours of 4 training sessions and generated 5,000 revenue. For example, same kind of certificates everyone will get. If you present the certificate to any of the HRs, first thing they'll have in their mind is you have a quick learning thing. So that is the only reason in just a span of 3 hours or 4 hours, you were able to generate registered revenue for the company. And guys, yes, if you are able to generate revenue for any company, you are an asset for them. Second thing will be offer letter for the internship. And third thing would be a title certificate, which will be personalized according to you. Your picture would be there. Badhiya photo khichwa ke dena. Your picture would be there, your name, your college, your city, everything will be written over there. This has to be done by tonight. If any of you thinking that this is impossible, so let me take out a few names. Give me a minute. Let me check. Is anyone here from my team? Can you send me the list once? Can any team leader send me the list once? I couldn't find that. Yeah, I found it. Fine. Perfect. So guys, I'll be taking out a few names. जिसका भी नाम लूंगा, you have to raise your virtual hand. Zoom वाले फीचर से hand. तलागमा, शारिक, पलक बंसल, खुशी, करणवीर सिंह, डी वर्षा, महरीज, रोहिता, आयुषी अजय, कनिका, सिद्धांत, श्रेया, अभिरामी, सौरभ, आरती, सायन, वैष्णवी, देन दीपिका, याना, विदुषी, श्रेयसी, पीयूष, भाई बहुत ज्यादा नाम है तो, पीयूष कटारिया, चाहत बोहरा, संदीप सिंह, श्रेयांश, सलोनी चौहान, बियास चौधरी, तीशा, संजना, तिशिका, संदीप, हिमानी, रक्षंदा, प्राजक्ता, सांची. Then we have Nishtha, Aranya, Akshara, Ridham Sood, Sunishta Baiswar, Shubham. जिसका भी नाम मैंने रिपीट करा है, जिसको भी लगता है उस नाम के 2 लोग हैं, so I'm asking only those people to raise their hands who have already completed their revenue task. This 1500 wala task has been either halfway done, completed, or even overachieved by these many people. I have named around 40 and above people. So guys, I want you all to give a huge round of applause to them. Please clap for themselves, everyone. And you all also clap for yourself. Proudly better. These are the ones who have already completed their revenue targets and their list is there with me. And whatever opportunity comes across at Younity, they'll be the first person whom will prioritize. Because एक चीज मुझे समझ में आ गई इससे कि they all don't have this attitude of procrastinating. They got the task, they did it. They don't need anyone to come and change their belief system. Okay. So everyone please lower down your hands. And एक special mention करना चाहूंगा मैं. Sharik, is Sharik here? Is Sharik here? I don't know he or she, जो भी है Sharik. He or she has already completed 7,000 rupees today. 7,000. So again, a good round of applause for him. Now, अब आपको 1500 समझ आ गया. 1500 is tonight. You get 3 certificates. Now, what is 5K, 10K, 15K? Don't worry. आज नहीं करना. Whatever revenue you do today, it will be counted in the total 5K, 10K, 15K wala category. But the deadline for all the 3 categories is it's 6th February tonight. Next Sunday would be the deadline for the same, whatever date it is. Probably it will be 13th February. And on 14th February, I'll come to ruin your Valentine and I'll take a meeting with you and I'll move you guys to the B2B department. Okay. By 13th of February, 13th evening, you all have the opportunity to achieve your revenue targets, get the revenue and achieve these targets. Done? Understood everyone, everything? One more thing, you all must have seen one thing in the, what do we call it? Tapping message that we get an stipend over here as well. We get to pay, we get a pay from here as well. We get to earn from here as well. How do we get it? So whatever sales you do, that has an incentives. Whatever sale you do, that has an incentive. Let's suppose you sell one Spanish course, which is for X amount of revenue, you'll get some amount like 100 or 150. If you sell one digital marketing course which is for 2,000 rupees, you'll get 150. If you sell one NCFM course which is for 3,000 rupees, you'll get 300 rupees. If you sell one risk management course which is for 4,000 rupees, you'll get 400 rupees. Similarly, whatever course you sell, you have certain amount of incentives from it. You'll be getting one incentive sheet right on your groups after this meeting. That will have two forms. One, get your incentive form, one bank account detail form. Get your incentive form has to be filled after every sale you make, and bank account detail form is for your details, क्योंकि जो भी incentive आएगी bank account में तो डालेंगे. Okay. Who all are feeling defeated? Who all are feeling that उनसे नहीं हो पाएगा, डर लग रहा है? Raise your hands like this. People are saying मुझसे नहीं हो पाएगा. People are saying मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा. Just believe one thing. If there are n number of people who have texted me in the chat box, what if I don't be able to do? What if I won't be able to do? What if I won't be able to do? तभी तो बात है यार, जब डर लगता है ना, तब हम सोचते हैं कि क्या आप कर सकते हैं. Set two things. If you want to take two things from here, one thing could be not all your efforts are meant for success. Few of those are to prepare you. Second thing, oh sorry for the finger. Second thing, if you start procrastinating failures, you are getting a step closer to the success. Change your belief system, trust yourself, and anything is possible. Before ending the session, I would like to take 2 minutes of yours and share about one life incident which has happened with me, जो मेरे बचपन में हुई थी. Can I? Yes or no? जल्दी बताओ. What happened once? Do you all know? Gopal Chaudhary is asking how to control laughter in public. Once you trust whatever you are speaking, आपको दूसरे पे ध्यान ही नहीं जाएगा. ठीक है? Now, what happens? बचपन में सबने साइकिल चलाई है, 2 पहियों वाली साइकिल. When we start traveling, right? When we start riding, उसमें 2 अलग से पहिए लगाने पड़ते हैं, which is the support wheel, in order to learn it, because शुरुआत में बैलेंस नहीं होता है. मेरे पड़ोस में भैया के पास साइकिल थी, 4 पहियों वाली थी. Even I asked my parents, even I want the cycle with the support wheel. They bought it for me. जिद कर ली थी मैंने. Now usually a person takes 15 to 20 days to learn how to drive a cycle. It took me 2 months and I still couldn't learn. My grandfather used to teach me how to ride a cycle, how to drive a cycle, whatever you call it. मुझसे नहीं हो पाता था, मुझसे बिल्कुल नहीं हो पाता था. वो डेली कहते थे कर ले, मेरे से बिल्कुल नहीं हो पाता था. एंड द भैया जिसको देख के मैंने साइकिल चलानी सीखी थी, उन्होंने सीख ली. वो अपनी साइकिल से सपोर्ट व्हील हला के आराम से घूम रहे थे. नई साइकिल ले ली, मुझे याद नहीं. मैं अपनी सपोर्ट व्हील के सहारे ऐसे ऐसे करके चल रहा था बच्चों की तरफ, क्योंकि बच्चा ही था. One fine day what happened, one of my cousins came at my place. Okay. He asked me कि भैया मुझे आपकी साइकिल चलानी. मैंने कहा चला ले, कोई बात नहीं, सपोर्ट व्हील लगा हुआ कुछ होना तो है नहीं, चला ले. वो गया साइकिल चलाने, वो ऐसे 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 लड़खड़ाने लगा. उसने भैया 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 आओ. मैं मतलब क्या मजाक बना रखा है, सपोर्ट व्हील है, कोई प्रॉब्लम थोड़ी होगी. कहता नहीं कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम है. मैंने कहा ठीक है चला देखता हूँ. He started riding. मैं पीछे खड़ा होकर देख रहा था. मैंने देखा वो अनबैलेंस हो रहा है. मैंने सॉ डाउन, आई सॉ के सपोर्ट व्हील जमीन से ऊपर है. मेरे को बहुत टेंशन हो गया, यार ये क्या हो रहा है, क्या हो रहा है, मेरा सपोर्ट व्हील खराब हो गया, क्या हो गया. आई रैन टू माय ग्रैंडफादर. आई वेंट टू हिम एंड सेड मेरी साइकिल तो पता है सपोर्ट व्हील जमीन से उड़ गया, क्या पता कैसे हो गया ये. मैं बहुत टेंशन में जाके बोल रहा हूँ. यू नो व्हाट ही सेड? ही सेड तू गधा है. लाइक हाउ, व्हाई वुड यू से दैट? कहते आई वाज द वन जिसने साइकिल के सपोर्ट व्हील जमीन से उठा दिया था. व्हाई? कहता वाई छोड़, उस भैया के पास जा, उसको बोल अपनी साइकिल दे. मैं गिर जाऊंगा. कहता तो जाके बोल तो. मैं कहा ठीक है दादू ये बोल रहे हैं. मैं गया उनके पास साइकिल लेने. उन्होंने मेरे को चीज बताई, जब तू साइकिल पे बैठेगा ना, ये याद रखियो कि तेरी साइकिल का सपोर्ट व्हील जमीन से उठा हुआ है, और वो आज से नहीं पिछले 1 महीने से उठा हुआ है. कहते तू जा सोच. आई वेंट देयर, आई सैट ऑन द साइकिल एंड आई रिमेंबर्ड अबाउट माई सपोर्ट व्हील जमीन से 1 महीने से उठा हुआ है. इनिशियली मेरे को ऐसे ऐसे हुआ, बट व्हेन आई ट्राइड, I was able to ride that cycle without the support wheels. And that was the day I realized, since last 1 month, the support wheel was not helping me physically, was not supporting me physically, it was supporting me mentally. I had that. अभी Amazon में तुम सबने ad देखा, you had it, you just didn't know it. Yes, I had that capability. I didn't know that capability because I didn't believe in myself कि मैं कर सकता हूँ. Similarly, you might feel defeated. You might feel that मुझसे नहीं हो पाएगा. You might think that छोड़ देते हैं, तुम नहीं कर पाओगे. मुझे भी यही लगा था. अगर मैंने पहला ऑप्शन चूज कर लिया होता तो यहां नहीं बैठा होता तुम्हारे साथ. You might be having n number of questions कि इससे क्या होगा, उससे क्या होगा. मैं आकर के आपको आंसर 100% दे सकता हूं, बट मेरे दिए हुए आंसर से ना आप सेटिस्फाई नहीं होगे. आप खुद के दिए हुए आंसर से सेटिस्फाई होना चाहते हो. इवन इफ यू आर फीलिंग दैट नहीं हो पाएगा, क्या हो रहा है, नहीं हो रहा है, गिव इट अ फाइट. बिलीव इन योरसेल्फ दैट यू आर अ वॉरियर. हारेंगे बट सीखेंगे. Have this attitude and you can do wonders in your life. By this, I would like to end this session here. Thank you for being a lovely audience. I want you all to give a proper feedback of this session on your groups. Have some positivity or that, not just good, bad, better, worse. Nahi. I want the proper feedback in the group. Start interacting in the group, start having conversation in the group and get to know each other better. Just don't procrastinate. Believe in yourself and you can do wonders. Start giving a feedback on the group. Get back to work, guys. Let's see you day after tomorrow or somewhere in the meeting. Yes, Gopal Chaudhary, you will. Aapka question dekh liya maine, you will get for sure. Let's get back to work, guys. Bye-bye. Enjoy your Sunday. See you at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. session is very important. We will send you the link in an hour. Okay. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. I'm going on your group and want to see your feedbacks. Bye-bye.